Halloween is upon us. With that comes 2 new mini quests that have been added for the Halloween event. First, to get there, go to any bank and you will see a notice board. You want to right click and teleport. If you are a member, it helps to have an Amulet of Glory charged. If not, you can always teleport to the Draynor lodestone and then run north. From here, we want to go east. Keep in mind, I will put a link in the description for the 2020 Halloween event, as those are the 3 old ones. I'll be coming over the Ed and the Greg mini quest in this guide. So once you're here, speak to Luna. And she'll pretty much tell you that Morgan from Draynor Village has come to visit them to see if they're going to destroy, plunder, kill, or anything. And then the conversation will be over pretty much, and they'll say, we need to gain their trust somehow. And they do need to get rid of some of the skeletons that are kind of messing around with them. Next up, we want to go west and talk to Greg. Talk to him by the fountain. And now he'll tell you to kill the skeletons. He will first need a plan, in which case, go back to Luna again. Hit option 1 for the Greg's request. You'll tell her that you do need some type of weapon to help you defeat them, and she'll give you this Luna's compass. You can simply left click it and follow this little red ball. They are in the same spot as everyone else, so you want to dig right here. And then you should get a Zamrock hilt. Well, it doesn't say Zamrock, it says discarded sword hilt. Then we go north behind the manor, and then west. Be by this tree in the patch. Click the compass. Now we get the shard blade. Go back and speak to Greg. And then to just make the sword, he'll do it, but the sword requires some blood, in which case the werewolf is like, oh no, I'm not doing that. So you kind of cut yourself a little bit for it. For here, this is very important for skillers. You want to disable the magic experience. Now that we're here, hit the always mode button on, and just hit number 1. Let me see. Should work. Oh, okay, I guess we just have to manually click leap and stuff. So with Hurricane, it's pretty much an AoE and it kills anything by you. Leap, you have to click on the ability and then choose where to go. For here, we will need to kill 20. I'm pretty sure it works with your keyboard, I just can't seem to get it to work. Let me see. Oh, okay, that works, but not the Hurricane. Once you kill 12, they'll all respawn again, so it does take 2 rotations to do. Come on, leap. I don't know why this is kind of terrible. It doesn't work. Now that we killed 20, we want to speak to Greg again. You'll notice that you are a skilled fighter, however, there are more skeletons that need to be killed. So in which case we now need to kill 50. But now that we gave the sword our blood, we have now unlocked 2 new abilities. That would be Harvest and Annihilate. Let me see. Oh, I think, yep, okay, now the buttons 1, 2, 3, and 4 work. So again, once you kill them, what Harvest does is, it automatically kills everything. It kills all 12 of them, but it does have a 20-second cooldown. Oh, okay. Well, Harvest was pretty good. It killed, I believe, 5 of them. And a good way to do is do 2 waves as normal. Annihilate the next. And then just do 2 waves normal again. And now, once we got 50, we'll speak to Greg. And then that will be his mini quest completed for this part. And we would have unlocked it some cosmetic override. I don't know if it says plate body, legs, not too sure about that. So now we speak to Luna again, and she'll tell us to speak to Ed. Go north. And then Ed is right by the coast by these 3 cannons. You'll speak to him and he'll say that there is a sea monster that he would like to get rid of for the villagers. But for that he'll need 6 cooked shrimp. For here, right click, teleport your Amulet of Glory, and then go to Draynor. But first, make sure to speak to Greg beforehand, just in case. Speak to him. Option 2 for his request. Now that that's done, and you will notice in the little chat box there's a little bit of bromance between Greg and Ed. Go south, and this is probably the only place that this area is going to get any use because no one does this. Even though wood cutting willow logs is probably about 1 to 1.5 mil GP per hour. And remember, we want to get 6 shrimp, so the anchovies are useless. Let's see, 3 more shrimps. 2 more. 1 more. Boom, now that we got 6, go north to the bank. And you'll see the events board on the north side. It might be a little hard. Just right click, teleport. Now we go west and speak to Greg. Hit option 2, spam click through it all, and he'll cook you the shrimp. And at the very end, he'll be like, oh, I made it for Greg, but he didn't really make it for Greg, even though he has a little bit of crush on him. Go east. And now we speak to Ed. We'll give him the 6 shrimp, which conveniently he needed 3, and then he wanted 3 for the monster. He did try cussing, kicking, and yelling at the water for the monsters to go away, but that did not work for some reason. Hit option 1 for ready, and you will now need to fire the cannon when you see the tentacles appear. To do that, just simply click on the cannon. You have to do this probably for like 5-6 waves, I do believe. Sometimes 2 tentacles will appear, in which case just click on 2 cannons. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to one-click this, but I'll have to figure out that at a later time to make a guide on the rewards portion. Oh, we're almost there, so I guess we're halfway. Oh, okay, there we go. We killed the sea monster. Talk to him, it will be complete, and turns out we have gotten a necklace that Greg gave Ed that we now retrieve it back. Go south and speak to Luna. Now this is going to be a little awkward now that we completed both their mini quests. Turns out the village was scared of the werewolves, killing and killing and destroying the village, which is why they killed the sea monster and they killed all the skeletons that were attacking them. So they ended up doing what the villagers were scared of, but not to them, to the skeletons and the sea monsters. But Morgan's like, he realizes the romance between Greg and Ed. With that, let me see. He should give us 1,000 spooky points. Okay, I guess wait, okay, speak to Death, I guess? Let me see. Oh, okay. Oh, I got the 1,000 spooky tokens. Well, that's it for those 2 mini quests. It was kind of long, but I did include everything. I did not skip anything at all, except teleporting to the Draynor Lodestone and running south, if you were free to play. With that, thank you so much for watching the 2 new mini quests added to the Halloween event for 2021, and enjoy the rest of your day.